Well, I mean, I don't know exactly the reason why it's going so well, but I think you work a lot off in the off season, and you just think about things that last season you can improve on, and along with my teammates and everybody, as long as you keep working hard and just get in the right places and have the right mentality, I think you can go do real good things. And for me personally, I think I've done a lot better job in trainings and in the off season. I'm working on getting in the area. I always get in the area in good situations, in good spots, but the problem last year was I wasn't able to finish it. And I think this year I've had better opportunities, and I've started off the season well by scoring 3 goals and having a game-winning assist, and just hard work paying off.
And if you look at the team, you started off really good, and people talked about you as a team that could really challenge for the title even. And now you have three straight games without a win. What has happened?
Yeah, it's tough to say. It's funny because you look back at these games, and for some reason I just look back, and I can easily say that we could be undefeated right now. We could have won all those games, or at least won and tied a couple. And it's a shame, kind of. We look back in these games, and it's just individual mistakes that have cost us the games. And been a little bit unlucky in some of the games. Gävle and Kalmar, those are games that we should have easily won, and we just didn't finish them. Helsingborg also, we had the lead and we lost it. And then against Aiko, just the last minute thing, a couple mistakes and cost us the game. So I mean, we could easily be at the top right now, but we're not. And we just have to keep moving forward and keep working hard. I mean, there's still 20-something games left, so it's not something we need to really worry about, but just fix these mistakes and just keep going forward.
Do you consider your team as a possible champion?
Of course. That's what drives us to be a champion, is to get up there. We have the team, we have the quality, we have the players, we have everything there. It's just a matter of us getting the team going forward and winning these games. Not losing the lead, or winning games where we should. 73% possession against Kalmar, but we don't lose. We don't win. It's games that we can't afford to lose, so to speak. And we've been watching video and just talking amongst each other, and as soon as we fix these problems and just keep going forward, football changes really fast, and next thing you know, we can win 5-6 games in a row, and it's a huge confidence boost.
And well, if you're looking at the title, next game should be extra important. You're playing Malmö on Sunday, the champions. What are your thoughts about the game?
Yeah, of course. I think this is a huge game for us. I think if we can go in there and play our game and impose a good, strong game on Malmo, I think we can come away there with a win. I think the past couple of seasons they've been our kryptonite, as we say. Haven't been able to beat them, and they've kind of run over us and stuff. So we go in there with the right attitude. We can steal 3 points, and just like that, everything changes again, and we're looking at towards the top again. So. It's a big game, and I think Malmo's a great team, but I think they obviously have their flaws, and from what I know and hear, I don't think they've been playing great lately or anything. So we have to go in there and try to, from the start, just attack them and put pressure on them.
And if we look at your personal future, you have an expiring contract. Where do you see where do you see yourself in 1 year?
Where do I see myself in 1 year? Yeah, tough question. I think there's no secret that I want to go on, move forward, and go for a next challenge out in somewhere in Europe. And so whatever happens, happens. But I mean, to be honest with you, in my future right now, the only thing I think about is the next game versus Malmo. Everything else, there's a reason why I have an agent. He's the guy that talks to clubs, and the clubs talk to him. So he can take care of that. But for me, it's to focus on OSK, and I wanna do well for OSK and finish my career here. But it's no secret that I came to OSK, not to just stay here in Sweden, but to move on, move forward. So whatever happens, hopefully it's taking the next step, a challenge.
You went to Birmingham on trial, or at least you practiced with Birmingham earlier this year. Is there still some contact with that club?
Yeah, there's they, from what I know, they have still been keeping track of me, but other than that, I don't know so much more. So I try not to think so much about it, whatever it is that they want and can and like of me. It's awesome, to have a team like that interested in me in the English Premier League. I'm sure every player dreams of playing in the English Premier League, so it's a great honor. But at the same time, there's also other clubs interested, and it's just hard work on the field and just performing on the field. That's all I gotta be able to do. But more importantly, to perform for OSCO so the club can go forward also.
Uh, what do you think would be a good next step? Because as you mentioned, it's a dream to play in the Premier League. So an even Scottish club, Glasgow Rangers, has been mentioned, and even Dutch clubs. What level do you think should be a next step? Do you want to take like a middle step and then go for the top, or do you want to go straight to the really big challenges?
Yeah, I mean, you can look at it either way. You go to the English Premier League; it's the highest leagues and highest level of football, and but the chances are maybe you don't get into the team right away and stuff. So what's important for me, I think about first is playing time. Of course, I want to be able to get in the team and play, and that's going to increase your chances of taking that next step and challenge. So I think personally, I think realistically, I would think a middle tier, jump would be, something like Holland, France, or Germany, and those are great leagues, and when players do well, and the big teams from England or Spain, come calling to those type of leagues and clubs.
Are you looking to move after your contract expires, or is it possible with a summer move?
Yeah, that I don't know what happens. I think that depends on the clubs that are looking at me, their situation, and and my situation. But I think personally, I would love for OSCO to get some money back from me as well. They signed me as seen as an investment, and if I leave this summer, it would be great because I think both parties can agree that they get some money for this. But football is football. So if it doesn't happen this summer, well, then maybe it happens in in the winter, and all I can do is thank my time here at OSCO and everybody, and I hope they appreciate what I did for me because there's not one game where I don't go out for OSCO and do my hardest and work my ass off for the club and for the team to do well.